A few years ago, if you had given me the choice between staying in Kanyakumari or moving to Bangalore, I would have chosen staying in Kanyakumari without thinking twice. Back home, my food is sorted, I had a place to live, my family is always around. It was very comfortable for me. I just have to show up, walk, eat, sleep, and repeat every single day. But at one point, I started to realize one day I may have to build all this on my own. I may have to live my life on my own. There won't be anyone to come in and help me like this. So that is when I started to look for options that could enable me to move to a different city. So when I was going to college, I thought, let's go out, let's move out of my hometown. And that didn't happen. And eventually, I started my job in my hometown as well. So my plan of moving out didn't happen. And like this, I started to feel, why should I move out? This is already comfortable. I'm having a job in my hometown. The commute is like 5 to 10 minutes for me, which is very close. I have all my meals here ready. Let's go on. Like this is what I felt at some point. But later I realized this is not going to work in the long time. This is just keeping me a guy who's dependent on other stuffs or other people. So yeah, I decided to move out and I started to look for jobs outside my hometown, and that eventually brought me to Bangalore. So I came here as a guy who doesn't even know how to wash his own clothes, who doesn't know how to cook, who know nothing about managing his expenses or anything. Yes, it was hard initially, and little by little, brick by brick, I started to learn. I started to learn how to run a home, run a family by yourself. I started to learn cooking. I started to learn washing. I started to learn cleaning. I started to learn how to manage my expenses. Even I bought a whiteboard and have it in my wall just to manage my expenses every single month. Every single rupee that goes out of my pocket is tracked. So these life skills which I have learned now, if I am able to take care of all my three meals in a single day, I wouldn't have got this opportunity to learn these skills if I have just stayed in my hometown. And yeah, I am very grateful for myself and proud that I took that decision that day and moved here. So sometimes I sit and think, what would have happened if I have just stayed home and didn't make that decision to come here? You know what? If someone gives comes in and gives me this option of, you can either stay in Kanyakumari and I will offer you some money, or you can just move out to Bangalore, I would still go with moving out to Bangalore every single time without thinking twice. Because the experiences and life skills I have learned coming here cannot be bought using money.